With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year, as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Up next, one team's name will join NFL immortality at the end of tonight's battle between the Chicago Bears and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Who will be the next team crowned a champion? Super Bowl 68 is up and running. Has this at the 6. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing on their first play. Headed out right. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Drill 52 down. Set, huh?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 65 cat, 65 cat. Ready?
They'll throw to begin this drive. That one's complete, right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
70, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing from the gun. He's going deep. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. And it's taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. They're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risk and an aggressive mindset that reflects all the stakes of each and every game.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Red 38. Hut, hut.
Here's a toss headed right. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bears 1st down.
Come on. Ready,
Lawrence throwing here. He's on the quick hitter. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Set, hut. Black, ready?
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ready.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go now. Black, blue, 32. Hut.
Lawrence working from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Working on first down. Dumps it off to his running back. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here he goes, third and long. Now he's past the 25. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. His return starts at the 5. A little burst so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10.
Set.
Give now to the running back. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back-to-back carries here. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready up.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Hut.
To the air on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Looking to return from the 29. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Set. 19.
They'll come out throwing. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Pass play coming here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
Come on, come on. Panther 60, Panther 60.
3rd and long for him here. Comeback route. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 1 down and a lot of game left to go here in Super Bowl 68. The Steelers have played to an early lead. We'll get you back to Tampa after this. Welcome back to our viewers around the world. It is time to begin the 2nd quarter of Super Bowl 68. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. Secures this at the 17. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set. 60 red. Hut, hut.
Lawrence in the pistol. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start to fight back with their first points of this game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some strong hands got in the way there. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. They're going to try and throw it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
His work begins at the 31. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field.
Steelers 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set, ready, set.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Brought in right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Come on, ready.
Sending him on the dive. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a second quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lead up past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following his efforts.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready.
And start with a give to Davis. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now second and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Ready. Tap the 60.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going deep this time. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th.
Come on. 60, back to 60.
They're going for this. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Striker, 3, yellow, go. Hey, red. Go red.
Man in motion here.
Red, drill, 52. Set.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Quick, yellow, set.
Here's the long back of the handoff. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. That'll be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They give it to him again. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More of the Super Bowl coming up on EA Sports. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Another carry for him. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Steelers 7. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Montgomery hauls this one in. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. They're going to throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for second and 10. Back to throw. Connects with Montgomery. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
60 Bobcat, 60. Ready.
Air it out on 3rd. He put everything he had into this one. Has it down close. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers making a 1-score game before halftime. And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after left on the table. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10.
Red, 38.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that...
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers will return this well into the red zone before he's brought down.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
62. Viking 18. Ready, right?
They'll throw to begin this drive. He brings it in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kay, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Has this at the 6. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Trouble 38. Ready?
On play action now, Lawrence. Throw left side, complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
First down from the 41.
Come on, set.
Toss to the right side. Get some space around midfield. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A gain of 26 yards there. And that'll be first down Chicago.
Down. 52 blue. Set.
From the red zone on first. Complete out to the right side. And on first down, no place to go here. They're going to take him out about a yard behind the line.
He's forced out of
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in the loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on stop.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly here.
Man. Man.
10-yard loss
Strike.
on the play.
Check. Strike.
And it's third
Ready?
down.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Harrison
So
Mevis
here's
on
Harrison
the line.
Mevis, ready for the field goal try.
8:50
You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push their lead to 4.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of the half.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Panther 6.
They're looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Bears make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Okay.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Here we go. Set.
We send him left out of the slot.
Ready. Ready.
He'll throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Harrison Bevis to kick off.
Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
19 tight. Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's loaded another one up. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Ready up.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Here we go. Start. 18. Ready.
They'll work against the blitz. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. He brings up third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Ready. Ready.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hennessy threw it. Leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He has it at the 33. And big hit on the return to stop it cold.
At their own 42-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Right up the gut. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and 3.
7 yards on that last play. So this is second and 3.
Here we go. Black one.
Back to the well again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ready, red.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Caught by his back. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
First down throw, Lawrence. Setting up the running back screen. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Ready, set.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Man, it's Colston Loveland. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards. And the Bears first down.
Ready?
There's a dive up the middle. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a pickup.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Here we go. Set.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. The give here on second. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears push their lead further to start the half. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Steelers 20. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Ready, set.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Here we go. Set. 19. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Gets it through the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. He's going to throw it again. He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Dragon 60.
They're going for this. Short pass brought in. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. They've got first down here from the 36.
19 touch. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 6 go.
Throwing it again here. Gets this to Montgomery. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up
19
second
Tiger,
and
19 Tiger.
at the Bears'
19
31-yard line.
Pioneer.
Throwing from the gun. Montgomery hauls this one in. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go now. 19 Tiger.
Working inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing third and long.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 19 Lion. Ready?
They'll throw third and long. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looks like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Returning it from the 4. A little burst so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go, set.
Tight end motioning right. They'll run here on first down. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
On the set.
Second and
Triple
3.
38.
Up next, the moment we've all been waiting for. We'll see who's crowned champion of Super Bowl 68. It's the Bears in control in what would be a second ever title if they can finish this out. Second and 3 now.
10, 33, yellow. Ready?
Plowing up the middle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
A gain of 2. Second and 8.
Let's ready.
This time it's a passing play. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears lead by 15 now. Mevis ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And He's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming for the shotgun.
70 Rangers, 70. Come on, come on.
Airing it out to start this drive. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Bronco leading. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Looking to throw again on second down. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bobcats, 60, go.
Throw here, third down. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Desperation time here on fourth. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Holtz got it right side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. They'll send a receiver left. Give here to the motion man. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 14-yard line.
Looking to throw. Lawrence finds him on the crossing route. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
Here we go, here we go. Hut, hut.
Here's the give on third and short. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it first and goal.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Miss Ray. Ready? Hut.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears have likely locked up the win right there. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the end zone leading that celebration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate.
I think so, too.
Right? They work on these things. They love these celebrations. But, my gosh, he's made a habit of visiting the end zone. And it's his effort. It's his want to. It's his will. He's carried this offense forward for much of the game.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. He's going to try another deep one here. That Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
19! Mustang 19! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Again to throw on second. He's looking deep once again. Catch is made in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
70 Rangers, 70 Lions, 79 Broncos. Cup 19, Cup 19, go!
From the red zone now. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. On first down, they'll run. And he runs out after a very nice game. They're going to have to hang on to that momentum, though, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. One play in Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
6, leather. Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. Vacates quickly left side. Connects on the crosser. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And it's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
And I love a big old tight end, Kate. I like fast little Ferrari wide receivers, but you give me a big body tight end that can beat one-on-one coverage time and again.
And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Steelers 23.
Nevis ready to send this one away. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. 18, Pioneer. 70, Timberwolf.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. One play in Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10, looking to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
60 Eagles. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
18 Rattler.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21.
18 19 Cardinal, 19 Lion.
They're throwing it. Cut out left. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself. As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Ready. Cowboy 80, Buffalo 18. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Near the goal line. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. The Steelers say they have it, and indeed they do. Steeler football.
Ready, set.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Red. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Dragon 60. Let's go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Going deep here for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bears get it back after making their third first-half interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did for 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.